Alright, don't have a can today. I have a glass of wine. But, okay. So, about 2 weeks ago now, I asked, for ideas for stupid car builds. And right now, I'm going to take a look at some of the suggestions I've gotten, and I'm going to compile a list, and then build a car based off of these suggestions. So, what have we got here then? A Renault Kangoo thing with a Lamborghini engine. I'll put Lamborghini engine on there. I don't want to do it. Renault Kangoo, Grog did that. Alright, Lamborghini engine. Ferrari Testarossa Paris-Dakar lift kit thing. Okay, that's going on the list. A V10 people carrier. Oh, that could be interesting. I'll add that to the list. Citroen Xantia with a flying bridge that's also a Dacia. Citroen Xantia with a flying bridge that's also okay. I'll put Citroen Xantia down. Flying bridge. Do you mean like that thing that Jeremy built on his RV in that one episode of the Grand Tour? Because if so, I could probably do that. I could probably figure that out. I'll put Dacia down as well. Please do a Citroen C3 with a BMW 520 E34 engine. Well, we've already got Lamborghini engine. I'll put BMW on there. BMW Citroen C3. Okay. Suzuki Swift 1.5. Eh? Okay, I'll put that on the list. Build an 80s cheapy shit box that has a crazy good Group B version for little to no reason. Well, I've got Paris-Dakar on the list. I'll put 80s on. We'll build a car from the 80s then. Okay. There we go. And I think that is a good enough list. So we've got V10 with Lamborghini engine, V10 people carrier. Lamborghinis tend to have V10s, so that's those check. Citroen Xantia flying bridge. That's a Dacia, a BMW, a Citroen C3, and a Suzuki Swift 1.5 from the 1980s. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Let's hop into automation. Okay, so we're in automation. It's 1980s. We're in 1985. Body type. We need the people carrier, so MPV. There we go. There was one that I saw while I was making the Bugo Bustava that looked really big and boxy. Yes, this one. I want to use this. Right. Okay. Look at that. Perfect. Now, what were the construction details for the Citroen C3? Can't find it anywhere. I think I'm just gonna have to guess. Steel monocoque. Steel again. Front engine. I don't know. Okay, we'll give it both of those. Put that there so it'll be easy to make the flying bridge. Ooh. Ooh, funky. Can we make these? Yes! There we go. Excellent. Door. Look at this! Look at this one! Oh no! Oh my god! No it looks so dumb! What the hell? Okay, let's leave it at that. Right. If we're doing a Paris-Dakar lift kit, let's make it 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Let's give it vicious all-wheel drive. Yes. And let's make the engine. V90 degrees, V10. Check the fitment. We've got to check. We've got to make sure it fits. Let's look at the engine specifications for the BMW 520 E34. Okay, so what we're going to be building here is the BMW 520 E34 engine if it was a V10. Okay, So let's go. Let's just use cast iron because that's the one I'm most familiar with. Bore stroke of, well, which one's which? That's bore. Okay, so the bore was 80. Okay, so what, a bore of 80 and a stroke of 66. That seems quite low. Okay, 80 by 66. There we are. It's 3 litres. That's not a big V10. But to conform with the Lamborghini engine request, we'll be putting a turbocharger on it, so I guess it doesn't matter. RPM 9,000. Yes! Alright, turbocharger. We'll twin turbocharge it. More horsepower. And give it a ball thing. Boost!
Yeah!
Yes! And turbo size. Hey! Ooh, the speed! Alright, let's run it on meth. Yes. And a high performance intake manifold. Ooh, look at that!
Oh
yes!
my god.
Give it a two-way catalytic converter. I don't want this to be stupid loud. And what a surprise! Again! Stop blowing up! There we go. Okay, I fixed it. We've got 614 horsepower. That sounds about right. How does it sound? Ooh! Yeah, that's a Lambo engine, alright! Right, let's put it in the people carrier. Okay, if we get these, yes, and now the Xantia headlights are quite narrow and quite long. Yes, that does in fact look like an Xantia. Okay, so I was fortunate enough to come across these bumpers that are curved and wrap around the vehicle, like this, and don't look really crap while doing so. So I think we'll use one of these. Just has a very basic grille with one slat across it, like that. And the badge in the middle of all that. The badge, which shall be a Dacia badge. Okay, now for the Testarossa part. Let's get some Testarossa looking mirrors on it. There we go. The side vent, that's the very important bit. It looks just like the real thing! It's uncanny! Testarossa wheels, excellent. How the hell are we going to do the back of a Citroen C3 on here? It's a slab, and the Citroen C3 is an egg. So this is going to be quite tricky. It's got those like triangular almost tail lights. Is there anything that looks even remotely like that? There, I think that's as close as we're getting on the headlight front. Something to put the license plate in. Let's use this one. Maybe not that, that's not boxy enough. Yes, there we go. Okay, now for the hard part, the flying bridge. Let's look at a picture of Jeremy's RV. It's coming together. This is brilliant. Whoever suggested flying bridge is a fucking genius. Yes. This is absolutely magnificent. We might need a ladder, otherwise probably not going to be able to get up there. Rear tray canopy. Ooh. Yes! There's a ladder! There is a ladder! We have a ladder! Perfect! I have spent way too much time on this. This has taken me over an hour just to do the flying bridge. But it's magnificent. Right, we've got to somehow do a Paris-Dakar lift kit. Well, the lift kit I can do with the suspension later on. Let's get it kitted out for Paris-Dakar. So, put some of these on it. Skid plate, that's probably useful. Let's have one of those. Stick a towing eye on it, in case we get stuck. Rock basher thing. Yes. Absolutely. I don't really know what to do with the interior, because drive it from up here. So I'm not really sure what to do in here. What am I doing with my life? Okay, so I couldn't decide what to do for the inside, so I've built a living room and a kitchen. Yes, this is a thing. Now, I think we are just about done. Okay, there, Swift. Right, so, the name of the vehicle? Well, it's the Dacia Swift, E34, E34 C3 Testarossa. What else was it? Oh yeah, Paris-Dakar. Excellent. And the engine is, I'm keeping Chub Younger. Chub Younger. Banging twin turbo E34 super power massive without an A massive I keep spelling it wrong, fuck, massive, I'm leaving it, massive V10, even though it's only 3 litres. Okay, right. Let's finally, this has been, I've spent like 3 hours on this. Let's go to the beam. Ladies and gentlemen, the vehicle you at home have requested has arrived.
Amon!
So here is the Dacia Swift, Dacia Swift E34 C3 Testarossa Paris-Dakar. And already this is the best car I've ever made. This is the best vehicle I've ever made. When I asked you lot for car suggestions, I thought I was gonna get a bunch of idiotic stuff. Assuming all of you watching are just as bigger idiots as I am. But this is magnificent. You people are geniuses. It's through the speed. No! Oh, Hammond, we may have had a crash. No, the steering's not working. Oh, you sod. It's a boat. It's in the water and it's fine. Yes, no, but I'm on this map because I want to drive it on the beach, given the fact that it's got a flying bridge and it's basically a boat at the top. Look at that. It's absolutely I put the driver cam up here as well so we can see it. It's magnificent. This is the best thing I have ever done in automation. Now, if we want to, we can check down on the living room in here with the other camera. Got the walnut coffee table and the kitchen back there. I don't know what I was thinking when I made that. Oh no, rocks. Yes! Right. Now, we've got 615 horsepower, but we can't really do top speed over here, but that doesn't matter because I'm mainly testing its off-road ability, given that it's 4-wheel drive. Well, all-wheel drive, but same difference. It'll just go up anything. I reckon I can drive up that mountain in the distance over there.
12 seconds later.
It's supposed to be a Paris-Dakar edition. Come on, go up the hill. Up! And maybe if I took it out of comfort mode. Heading up the hill. Okay, heading down the hill. Go. Now we try. We do it. Oh yes, that is working much better. No! 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 I spoke too soon. Why don't we just use the road to get up the hill? Turns out the wing that I put on the back doesn't actually help. Oh, yeah, look at that! Come on! Come on! Oh, coolant overheating, that's bad. Yeah, I might have slightly overestimated the off-road capabilities. Here we go, this is what it was meant for. Cruising on the beach. I should probably be looking where I'm going, because otherwise we'll go to crash. And the best thing is, because it's got a lift kit, we can drive it in the water.
Yeah!
Oh. This skid plate does nothing. It's not great at off-road things, but everything else we set out to do, we have pretty much achieved. No! Oh no!
For God's sake!
It's definitely not a submarine. Definitely not a submarine. Okay, we have come to grid map because it is time to test the Dacia Swift E34C3 Testarossa Paris-Dakar in a controlled environment. First up is the suspension test.
Clarkson!
And we get to the end of the suspension run without any bits falling off. It's a good thing I didn't put any pots and pans and stuff in the kitchen, because it would definitely fail this otherwise. Here we go! Suspension holding up quite well. Very bouncy. Holding up nicely. Ooh. Yes! Here we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it! You can do it! It passes the suspension test. It's time for a drag race. We'll be testing the monstrous power of this V10 against another vehicle that I have made. Which vehicle, I hear you ask? Well, I need to actually be in gear. There we go. AI taking the lawnmower machine to the start line. Okay. Here. Oh my god! I know I got disqualified, but it doesn't matter anyway. I completely forgot how fast that thing is. That took off like a rocket. I completely forgot how fast that thing was. Let's see how fast it goes around the track. Alright, lap time in the Dacia E34C3 Testarossa. Let's go. Oh, it's overheating before we've even started.
Oh, for God's sake!
It's blown the piston rings before we left the line. That's not good. Again, I'm no mechanical expert, but even I, with my limited knowledge, know that big smoke coming from the engine is not right. Oh, it's catastrophically slow. Not supposed to be this slow, come on! Speed! Speed and power, come on! The time is probably going to suffer from the lack of piston rings, but there is not much we can do about that right now. Cones coming through! Into the final corner, engine. I am leaking engine oil. Come on, go! Across the line. Okay, so we did it in a 1:39.543, which puts it between the Hirochi Sunburst and the Ibishu Covert. Is on the bottom half of the leaderboard with a V10. That is a bit of a surprise there, but I do think that is a respectable time for a car that is carrying a living room and a kitchen inside of it, and blew the engine up before it left the start line. But anyway, thank you for your car suggestion ideas. This vehicle is utterly ridiculous. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.